beverage scene in Avondale Estates. I'm excited to introduce you to Wild Heaven Beer. So I'm here today with Nick Purdy, one of the co-presidents of Wild Heaven Beer. Thanks for hosting us today.
Thanks for coming out.
Very nice. So Wild Heaven Beer, it's not just a brewery, right? It's obviously a place where people come in, bring their pets, they can got good food, good beer, yeah, like that. How did you get the idea for the venue like this?
Well, if you look at our Instagram bio, it says Wild Heaven Beer is in the happiness business.
Right.
And you know, when you go to a bar or restaurant, you're gonna get your table and you're just gonna be there. When you come here, you can kind of run around, mingle, meet people, hear the music, decide, oh, maybe I want to eat something now. And I think it's meant to be the most relaxed, kind of just happy place you can just hang out. And one night we couldn't come up with the name of the brewery. And I Googled the REM song catalog and I found the song Near Wild Heaven from 1990.
Right.
And I was like, Wild Heaven, that's it. That's two words you don't expect next to each other. That's us. I sent it to him, he goes, oh, that's it, we're done.
That's perfect. So you have 3 locations now, right? But I believe that Avondale Estates was the original one.
This is our original location.
So what made you choose Avondale Estates for your first place?
So there's a bar down the street called the Brickstore Pub. It's one of the great beer bars in the whole world. And we'd been very inspired there. And one of the reasons I fell in love with craft beer was just spending time at that location.
Okay.
And we managed to find this incredible building only a mile from there. Happens to be near where I personally live, so lucky me, I don't have to drive.
Right.
But it's just a neighborhood that had an affinity for beer, an affinity for community. And there was, I think, just a spot for us.
Right.
And so we just went for it.
So would you mind taking us behind the scenes and kind of explaining to everyone a bit how it's made?
Come this way.
That's great.
So this brew house here is a big pot. This is called a lauter tun. It gets the sugars extracted out of a grain.
Mm-hmm.
Then over here in the boil kettle, we actually boil the liquid and we take the sugars that have come out of the grain, we integrate them with water and other flavors, hops, maybe some spices. And then when we go over into the fermenters,
Right.
those big cones, at the bottom of those fermenters is the most important thing in beer making, yeast. So over on this side where we're, quote, brewing, all we did was make sugar water.
Right.
All it is a sweet, B vitamin laden liquid you could give to a baby safely.
Okay.
It's healthy.
Right.
But once we put it in the fermenter and we keep the temperature at a certain level based on the style of beer we're making, that yeast will start to eat that sugar, excrete out alcohol, and create a very, very distinct flavor. The type of yeast used on that beer will give it a very different character. So, like I'm drinking a German Doppelbock right now.
Yep.
So this has a very specific German style yeast. I think you're drinking our Belgian stout.
I am, yep.
So that beer right there has a Belgian yeast. This flat bottom tank is called a bright tank.
Okay.
In that tank, we filtered the beer. Now we're getting it super cold. We're adding carbonation and we're getting it ready to package. From that tank, we can push it into a keg or onto our canning line down there, give you a nice, 4-pack or 6-pack that you can take home.
Well, look, again, thank you very much for having us today, and cheers.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Now, hopefully I've given you a bit of a glimpse into a bit of Avondale Estates and Wild Heaven Beer. Come here and check it out yourself. Signing out, this is Neel. Cheers.